Welcome back, everyone, to Hybrid Movies. This is the first episode of 2018. This is episode 46. I am, of course, your host, Nick, and as always, I am joined by Luke.
Hey guys, what's up?
And James.
Hi, Diddley-o, neighborinos. Welcome to 2018.
Yes, we're going to be talking about our most anticipated movies of 2018. So, essentially, we're going to go one by one, kind of run down our list, and then we can discuss afterwards. So I'll go first. My list, I think, is in no particular order of release. Just I wrote down what I wanted to see. So I got Annihilation. These aren't in order like of anticipation either. I just like
Right.
So I got Annihilation, Overlord, which is the Bad Robot World War II movie coming out later this year. Deadpool 2, Sicario 2, The Predator, The Equalizer 2, Venom, Creed 2, a lot of sequels on here, jeez, twos, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, the Miles Morales animated movie, and First Man, which is the story of Neil Armstrong, starring Ryan Gosling. I don't know if you guys heard of that.
Yeah,
I hadn't heard about it, but
I did.
That does sound interesting.
Yeah, it's from the director of Whiplash, I think, right?
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, Damien Chazelle, I think. He did Whiplash and La La Land.
Oh, wow. This
Okay.
is sort of a
All right, okay.
different avenue for him.
Yeah, I think it's based off the autobiography of Neil Armstrong. It's got a really good cast too. Corey Stoll is playing Buzz Aldrin and all these people. Like, wow. So that sounds interesting. I just saw that earlier today, so I wanted to check that out for sure. Because I love Ryan Gosling. He's awesome.
I do too.
I'd love to have a sleepover with him.
Yes, and watch Drive all day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Luke, what's your list?
Alright, this is also in no particular order, but I kind of organized it to put superhero stuff first. Again, no particular order. Infinity War, New Mutants, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, Incredibles 2, Sicario 2, Annihilation, God Particle, Alita, Battle Angel, and Bohemian Rhapsody.
Okay.
And that's only 9. I didn't do 10 because there wasn't 10 that I wanted to see.
Yeah, your 10th is Slender Man.
No, don't do that.
Alright, James, what's your list?
So, in no particular order, I've got Black Panther, Avengers Infinity War, Ready Player One, Solo, A Star Wars Story, The Incredibles 2, Alita Battle Angel, Deadpool 2, Pacific Rim Uprising, Isle of Dogs, and Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Oh yeah, that comes out this year, huh?
Oh, god damn it, I didn't see that one.
So that'll be your number 10, Luke.
I'll put that as number 10. That's fair.
Luke's number 10 is Rampage.
No.
He was a big fan of that game.
No.
I mean, I like the game too, but
I like the man, Luke. Geez, what are you thinking?
I think
it's not true.
I think I would have put Alita 2 on my list. That's probably like one of my like honorable mentions or something. I don't know. Like, it seems ridiculous that the movie has like a budget of somewhere around $200 million.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm really interested in seeing it because this movie's been in development for like, I don't know, almost 2 decades, and the trailer actually looked kind of cool. So
I need to read the actual manga.
Yeah. Isn't there like an anime movie too, I think?
I think there is. I'm pretty sure there's an animated thing, like anime thing. But
okay.
A friend of mine has been reading the manga a lot. He says it's really cool, so I might check it out.
Right.
It's got a lot of eccentricities though, typical of anime, and sort of just the localization and translation. Jokes don't necessarily carry over too well. But I mean, we'll definitely see. It did look cool from the trailer, definitely. After I got over my initial terrified state of her eyes, the movie itself did look really cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think a couple of us had Annihilation too, which is another Alex Garland film. He did Ex Machina, obviously. He wrote 28 Days Later. He wrote I think he wrote Sunshine and the Dread movie that came out with Carl Urban.
Yeah.
So he's really good. He's got another one that's in that sci-fi realm. Everything that come out of this movie looks really good. But there has been some controversy around it. It is opening internationally only on Netflix, which is kind of a shame that people won't be able to experience it in the theater.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened. There was a big hubbub about it behind the scenes because I think there was a issue with the producers. Scott Rudin's one of the producers, and then Daniel Elson or something, I think, is the other one. He's another executive at Paramount usually. Because this is a Paramount movie, which is, they're in a pretty bad spot. But yeah, essentially, I think the issue was that like they were saying it's too smart or something. Like people would get
Too smart.
Yeah. I think we talked about this last episode too.
Yeah, there was an issue that they were saying like it's not commercial enough or something. They're scared that it's going to lose money because they've had like a string of duds or something at the box office. So
right.
Which is a shame because yeah, like I said, everything looks like it's primed to be a pretty cool movie, a pretty cool sci-fi movie that makes you think. So that's kind of a shame.
It's too smart.
It's too smart. We gotta dumb it down. I think that's always been an issue though with Hollywood movies and stuff. Forever, really. Equalizer 2 I got on my list because I love Equalizer. And Denzel's
I never saw
good at
that
anything. One. Denzel is good at anything. He could do a cooking commercial and be good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, I don't know. Venom is my sleeper pick, I think, because I think people are kind of overlooking it. But honestly, I don't know, it just has like all the pieces to be really good.
Right.
Ruben Fleischer is a good director. An interesting choice for this kind of movie. Tom Hardy, ever since they announced him, I was like, okay, I'm on board 100% because I love Tom Hardy. He brings it to every role he's in. And apparently he was a fan of Eddie Brock in Venom before the movie.
Someone has to be.
Yeah. He was one of 10 fans before.
Well, no, there's a lot of fans of Venom. I don't know if there's necessarily a lot of fans of Eddie Brock.
Really? Because I think a lot of people don't like the Flash Thompson thing.
I don't know about that. I thought a lot of people liked Flash Thompson. I thought the general consensus at first, when he was announced to be Venom, was that people weren't on board, but I thought a lot of people kind of came over to him. Eddie Brock, I mean, again, I'm kind of like one of those people that just has weird things with comic characters. I guess Eddie Brock just never really interested me. I always thought the Scorpion, Matt Gargan, I always thought he was a cooler idea with Venom because he was just crazy, but I don't know. It's whatever you really, it's your different strokes and all that.
Yeah. But it also, from what we've seen of like the behind the scenes photos and info, it looks like they're kind of melding a couple of Eddie Brock with a little bit of elements of Flash Thompson too.
Huh.
Right.
So that should be interesting.
I'll have to see what happens. I don't really care like a whole lot about it, but I'm intrigued. I want to see more from it before I really think anything about it.
Yeah. Okay. So Luke, I guess we'll do this. What's your sleeper hit? That's something that's on your list that you think that people are not really looking forward to, but you think will be good.
I don't know because I feel like a lot of people want to see the stuff that I put on here. Sicario 2, I guess. That would be the closest thing, maybe. Either that or Annihilation, I guess. But I mean, I love the first Sicario. First Sicario is awesome. I went into that not really expecting a whole lot. And that movie's fucking great. So, yeah, I would love to see the sequel. I mean, I don't know how well it did at the theaters, though. So I don't know if it would technically be a sleeper hit. So, I mean, I don't know. Again, I feel like I feel like my list is pretty safe, all things considering. I think a lot of these movies people would want to see, but I don't know.
Well, with Sicario 2, an interesting thing is Denis Villeneuve is not directing this one. It's the guy that wrote the movie, I think, is directing it. I'm not exactly sure who's directing this one, but the thing that I like about this movie in particular is that it's focusing on Benicio's character and Josh Brolin's characters, who I actually preferred over Emily Blunt's character in the first movie.
Well, yeah.
I saw what they were going for with the angle where she's like the newbie, the rookie and stuff, but it's like one of those cliche things, and the two of them were much more interesting in my opinion. So,
obviously.
Seeing a full movie where they basically go around and like destroy cartel people is gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, looking forward to that. James, what's your sleeper pick though? So something that you think people are kind of overlooking that you think will be good?
As far as like the list of movies, I think Isle of Dogs, is probably going to be one of those sleeper hits. because this is the same guy that did, Fantastic Mr. Fox and whatnot. And I feel like, if you love Fantastic Mr. Fox, you're definitely going to love Isle of Dogs. And, like, Wes Anderson movies, like, he's always consistent in, like, how creative and original, like, he is. Like, that's one thing I really appreciate about him. Because
he's got a unique
exactly,
flavor,
yeah. Because I love Grand Budapest Hotel.
That was a good one, yeah.
You could even say, like, Solo is, like, your sleeper pick, because, like, so many, the discussion about it has been, like, so negative.
Well, I mean,
yeah,
I don't doubt it. Like, it's probably gonna, don't doubt it. It's gonna do well financially, just because it is a Star Wars movie. But it is one of those. But you're definitely right, because, like, with all the behind the scenes drama, and, like, the production problems. And of course, like, people are still salty over The Last Jedi. Like, it's going to be real interesting to see how people will respond to this upcoming Han Solo movie. I mean, we don't have a trailer for it yet, so we can't.
Yeah, it's like 4 months away.
So,
too.
Like, we can't. Yeah.
Is it really?
So we can't. We don't have an idea of, like, what the style of this movie is going to be.
See, they're playing, like, some Cloverfield style marketing here. They're gonna, like, drop the trailer like a month away from the movie coming out. Like, bam.
Well, like you heard about the rumor about the one guy saying, like, oh yeah, Disney's expecting this movie to bomb.
See, all this bad PR about the movie. I don't know.
Yeah. Plus, there's no, like, promotional material being released. There's no, like.
No official one, anyway.
Well, yeah, there was that leaked one, right, that came out recently that had, like, that had all the characters in costume and stuff.
Right. Yeah, but I'm mainly talking about, like, because, recently, like, with Star Wars movies, they'll release, like, a whole bunch of material, like, like clothes, toys, books. They'll usually do that kind of stuff. We haven't seen anything like that for this movie.
Release the Han Solo vest.
I know.
Damn, dude. I've been waiting for my Han Solo wig.
Yeah. Wear this to your next dinner party.
Now, I'm sure that, in its first 2 weekends, this movie is going to do well. Because I think the prospect of a Han Solo movie is appealing to a lot of people.
Right.
But again, factoring in, like, all those previous problems, mentioned earlier, with production and marketing and, the polarizing reception of The Last Jedi.
So there is a lot going against this movie negatively, but there's a chance that it could come out and just be, like, amazing and be, like, the best Star Wars movie ever.
It is.
Yeah.
It is most possible.
There's a chance.
And, like, like with Ron Howard, like, he's usually hit and miss, but I think he is a competent man to get this movie off the ground.
He's a competent boy.
Man.
Well, yeah, 'cause, like,
I get what you mean. I just like the phrasing. Yeah.
Well, because Ron Howard, like, has made some amazing movies. Like Apollo 13, Rush, but at the same time, he's also done the Da Vinci Code movies.
Ugh. Or he did that whale movie.
In the
Dick?
Heart of the Sea.
Free Willy, yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, yeah, it could go definitely either way for Han Solo. It's just, I think we just got to see something from it, which hopefully we will very soon. I think another issue was they kind of wanted The Last Jedi to come out so they wouldn't have, like, conflicting marketing campaigns going. But so yeah, I think that kind of wraps up. Any final thoughts on movies in your list?
The list that I have right now, I guess, is just, like, perspective. I'm assuming once I see more trailers for stuff that I hadn't thought about, it might grow into more anticipation for other stuff. But,
okay.
Yeah, 2018 looks to be an interesting year for stuff, definitely.
Okay. Definitely drop your thoughts down in the comments below. What 10 movies are you looking forward to this year? Should get a good discussion going.